What if the thing exhausting you the most isn't your life, but your thoughts about it? Right now, your mind is somewhere else. Not here, not in this moment, but in a future that hasn't happened yet. You're imagining problems, creating scenarios, replaying conversations that don't even exist. And somehow, your body reacts like it's real. Your heart feels heavy, your chest tightens, your peace disappears. But here's the truth. You are not experiencing reality. You are experiencing imagination. And the more you believe it, the more it controls you. So, ask yourself, how much of your life have you wasted worrying about things that never happened? Worry feels productive. It makes you feel like you're doing something, like you're preparing, like you're staying ahead. It whispers, if I think about it enough, I'll prevent it. If I imagine every outcome, I'll be ready. If I expect the worst, I won't be hurt. But look at your life honestly. Has worrying ever truly protected you? Or has it just made you suffer twice? Once in your mind, and once in reality, if it even happens. Because worrying doesn't remove pain, it multiplies it. The truth is, worry is just fear, pretending to be control. You want certainty. You want guarantees. You want to know everything will be okay. But life doesn't work like that. It never did. The future is unpredictable, uncertain, out of your control, and the more you try to control it, the more anxious you become. Because deep down, you know you can't. And that realization scares you, but it shouldn't. Because what you call lack of control is actually freedom. Think about nature. The sky doesn't worry about when it will rain. The ocean doesn't panic about its next wave. The wind doesn't stress about where it's going. Everything flows, without resistance, without overthinking, without fear of the future. But you resist. You try to predict everything. You try to control outcomes. You try to make life certain, and that's where your suffering begins. Your mind is powerful, but it's not always truthful. It's designed to protect you, not to make you peaceful. It scans for danger. It remembers pain. It prepares for the worst. That means it exaggerates. It turns small problems into big ones. It creates threats that don't exist. It convinces you something is wrong, even when everything is fine. And if you don't question it, you start believing every thought. Every fear feels real. Every doubt feels true. Every worry feels important. But not every thought deserves your attention. You've been taught to trust your mind, but maybe you need to start observing it instead. Watch your thoughts. Notice how they come and go. Notice how one worry turns into another. Notice how your mind never really stops. And ask yourself, if your thoughts are constantly changing, how can they all be true? They can't. Some of them are just noise. Worry is a habit, something you've practiced for years. You wake up thinking. You spend your day overthinking. You fall asleep with thoughts still running. It becomes automatic. You don't even realize you're doing it anymore. But habits can be broken. And this one starts with awareness. The next time you feel worry rising, pause. Don't react immediately. Don't follow the thought. Just notice it. This is a worry. This is my mind creating a scenario. And then ask, is this happening right now? Not tomorrow, not later, not in your imagination, right now. Most of the time, the answer is no. And in that moment, you create space. Space between you and your thoughts. That space is where peace lives. You don't need to eliminate worry completely. That's not the goal. The goal is to stop letting it control you, to stop believing every thought, to stop reacting to every fear, to stop living in a future that doesn't exist. Instead, focus on what you can control, your actions, your effort, your mindset. That's it. Everything else, let it go. Trust life. Not because everything will go perfectly, but because you will handle whatever comes. You've faced difficult moments before, times you thought would break you, and yet you survived, you adapted, you learned, you grew. So why doubt yourself now? Why assume you won't be able to handle the future when you've already handled the past? Right now, take a breath. Slowly, feel it. Come back to this moment. Look around you. In this exact second, is everything okay? Most of the time, it is. But your mind pulls you away from this peace. into imagined problems. Bring yourself back, again and again and again. Because peace is not found in the future, it's found here, in the present, in this moment. Worry will come back, it always does, but now you'll recognize it, not as truth, not as danger, but as a thought, just a thought. And instead of holding on to it, you'll let it pass. Because the art of worrying less is not about controlling your mind, it's about no longer letting it control you. And when you reach that point, everything changes. You think clearer, you feel lighter, you live fully. So, the next time your mind starts racing, pause, breathe, and remind yourself, not everything you think is real, and not everything you fear will happen. Let it go. And finally, be free.